Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming at you guys with a night out makeup look. So if you want to see how I get this look and the products I use, just keep on watching. Okay, so I first started off applying the Henriksen Truth Serum Collagen Booster. This is just great for any type of texture and kind of bring that collagen back to my face. Then I use the Embryolisse Moisturizer. This stuff everyone raves about, you guys, and there's a reason why, because it is amazing. Then I use the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm, and I use this as my primer. I kind of just focus it on my T-zone area. That's where I get the most oily and kind of just help blur out those pores. Then I use the brand new Anastasia Brow Definer, and this is in the color medium brown. I then go in with a Tarte Creaseless Concealer. This is amazing as well. This is probably my #1 concealer right now. I used to use the Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, but I found that that could be a little bit thick and hard to blend out. So this is just like right underneath that, and it's just great when it comes to blending. So I use this to define my eyebrows. I also use it later on to conceal my under eye area. Then I go ahead and grab my Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D. I grab the color Ludwin, and I use this as the base color. I put it all over my eye, and I kind of use it as a setting powder as well for the concealer that I did put there, just so it's easy to blend out the other eyeshadows I go in with. I then go in with the color Lazarus, and this is the cool tone gray color in the middle of the palette. I use this as my inner crease area. I'm sorry, not my inner crease, but my outer crease, and then I swoop it into my inner crease just to define that crease. Could I say crease more times? And then I go in with a second layer, and I probably go in with a third layer as well, but I just go until I get the desired color. I do want it to be very defined. I then go in with Mount Cosmetics Dark Matter Stack, and I use the color Burgundy. I show you the name because I can't say it. I will totally butcher the name, and I don't want to do that. So I just go in with that color. It's the second to last color in that stack. I am very generous as well with this color. I do want it to be the main focus, so I really get in there and I make it bold and just stand out, and just keep packing it on. I then go ahead and grab the color Lucius as well, and I use that as a color. Where do I do it? I'm doing it, I think, right there, yeah. I go in and kind of just blend the dark matter color and that color together just to give it more of a, not so harsh lines or anything. And then I go in again as well, not again, but the first, with the color Liberatus, and that's the kind of like darker gray tone in that palette, just to give it more of a shadowy cast. I do want this to be very bold, like I said, so I want it to be dark. And then I just clean it up with the wipe. The excess fallout, make it a sharper line, and then it kind of helps me when I do my eyeliner. I'm using the Tarte Clay liner. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I like the liner itself. This brush, though, I wasn't really feeling. I think because of the little bend, I'm not used to applying anything with a bend on it. I kind of just like to use a regular eyeliner brush, but I could see why this helps people. But I then go in right here with the Kat Von D ink liner liner, because I just wanted a bolder look, and I feel like this is my all-time favorite liner, and it's just great, so I just went over that. And then I clean up again with the Creaseless Concealer just to give it more of a defined and sharper line. I then go in and just blend out and add a little bit of color if I need to. I add the black color from the Shade of My Eye palette. It's called Shax, and I just give this, again, a bolder look. And then I pick up the highlighting color Succubus, I believe that's how you say it. This stuff is amazing, guys. This is my all-time favorite redness cover-up. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness. It does exactly what it says, Bye Bye Redness. I use this as the base to cover the redness, and I kind of use it as a first foundation as well. I just use that to cover the redness, and then I go in with the Real Technique Sponge and Max Fix Plus, and just kind of beat it into my face just so it kind of lays flawlessly. And then I go in with the Tarte Creaseless Concealer again, and I highlight and conceal. And I use this under my eye, and I use it on my chin, bridge of my nose, and my forehead as well. And this stuff as well, you guys, does not crease. It does exactly what it says, and I cannot be even more amazed with it. So then I just go in the Nye Luxury Powder, and this is in the color Cameo, and I just use that to bake all the areas I concealed. And then I go in the MAC Studio Fix Powder, and I am in the color NC30. And I just use this to cover up all the spots I didn't conceal, because since I put on that Bye Bye Redness cream kind of stuff, I didn't really put anything else on my face. I go in with the Lorac Contour Palette, and this is the two colors I mixed together, the light, what is it called? It's the lightest color and then the banana color. And I just kind of go over the concealing spots just because I want it to be more of a highlight. So I go ahead and do that with the powder. And then I go ahead and I grab the light contour color in that palette and I contour my face. Chisel out those cheekbones. And the stuff, you guys, if you are looking for a contour palette, I don't recommend this being the first one, especially if you're a beginner, just because it is super pigmented and you will get a lot if you are too generous with it. So then right here I go in with my medium contour and I just go ahead and bronze up my face. So a little goes a long way, you guys, and I would definitely not recommend this to beginners. Like I said, I would probably go something along the lines of the Kat Von D, maybe even Anastasia, just so you can kind of get the hang of contouring before you go in with something so pigmented and like put it on your face and you're like, oh my god, because that did happen to me. And then I go ahead and I just bake so I can really contour or get that contour to show. And then I use one of the new Lorac Buildable Matte Blushes, and this is in the color Cinematte. And then I just use the same eyeshadow colors that I used above my eye, underneath my eye, to just give it a balanced look. I don't like not having anything on my bottom lash line, so that's why I do that. And then I use the color MAC Emphasize. It's a highlighting powder, but I use it, of course, to highlight my inner eye area to brighten it up. And then I go in with the Tarte Ready Set Lashes Mascara. I love this to just break apart my lashes, and it just really gets really close to the lash line. And then I go in for more of like a bolder mascara look. I use the Voluminous, hello, can't talk, what's it called? Carbon Black by L'Oreal. And then I go with my all-time favorite highlighter. This is the Becca and Jaclyn Hill collaboration, Champagne Pop. This stuff is amazing, my holy grail highlighter for sure. I am very generous with this because I want to shine and I want it to show even in the dark. So then I go ahead and I just clean up the baked area on my face, and I go in with the LA Girl Gel Liner in the color Champagne as well. And this is the final look, you guys. I really liked how it came out. I enjoyed it. I think the best part was not knowing what I was going to do and then kind of just dipping my brush into colors and coming up with this great sultry bombshell kind of look. I really do like the pop of highlight on my waterline. I feel like it really brightens my eye and brings out my eye color. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any comments down below. Give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not. And until next time, guys, see you soon. Bye.